Do you know what really riles me? Television programmes that start like this. Hello and welcome to the programme from sunny Lancashire. Today we're going to visit Stephen in his 8x6 workshop, so come along. Coming up, we look at home-built dust extraction systems, handy workshop cleaning tips, French cleats, should we get hung up about them, and other uses for your lathe's tailstock. And that's why I don't watch television. Hello and welcome to my first 8x6 vlog. Now I know vlogs are not everyone's cup of tea, so if someone sitting and talking is not for you, you can always ignore these posts on my channel because the title on the thumbnail will be in blue. Build videos always have yellow lettering and the 60-second showcase posts will be green. I'll also organise them into different playlists to help you navigate around. Now, my 8x6 YouTube channel has only been running for 7 months, but already I've had some fantastic feedback and many of you are asking for more information on some of the projects that I create. So what I thought I would do in this first vlog is answer some of those most popular queries. You've already seen what's coming up. Top of the list is my dust extraction system. This was made at the time that the workshop was built, well before I started the channel, so I'm sorry but there's no build video. I'm not going to do a build video because I don't need 2 extractors, but I thought while we're in the middle of this 5-day summer here in Lancashire, I would take the opportunity to get it outside where I have the space to walk you through how I built it. So I brought it outside so we can have a better look. Basically it's just 3 segments. Bog standard dust extraction system, home-built Thien Baffle and a home-built dust collection box. I'll just give you a 360 degree and you can see that it's not as complicated as it looks. Now the reason for the casters being on these outriggers is so that I could get this box bigger. I'm limited to the height with the workbench. So if I'd have put the casters on the bottom, I would have lost about that much, about 2 inches of space. So by sacrificing a little bit of space at the side, I can build the box right to the floor. Right, well, that's the quick overview. Let's have a look at it in detail. The machine I used came from Axminster Tools here in the UK, but I'm sure if you take a look at any machine shop supplier near you, you'll find a similar piece of kit. The baffle is made from MDF and it lifts straight off the dust collection box. So as you can see, bog standard Thien Baffle, nothing exciting. The top and the bottom are made from 1/2 inch MDF and the side is just 2mm MDF, sat in a rebate in the top and bottom, and there's a lot of dowel left, so I just cut some to give it some reinforcement and to hold the top and bottom together. It just sits on top and there's a silicone gasket around the outside which meets on the box. The reason why I built it this way, using these 4 little pegs to hold it in place, was then when I get it lined up, if I wanted to turn the top around so the holes can run off in this direction, I can do, or turn it round the other way and have the holes run off in that direction. But to be quite honest, just leaving it in the middle is fine. The collection box is built from plywood and is nothing special. The lid is a tight fit and it's made airtight with a silicone gasket that runs all the way around. A small clear plastic window in the front lets me see when it needs emptying. The airtight door, which drops down, will allow me to empty the machine without having to remove it from under the bench and take it all apart. Again, there's a silicone gasket to make it airtight. The 20 kilogram weight of the extractor compresses the gaskets between each section, sealing the unit so there's no need for bolts or clamps. It's now unnecessary to have such a large collection bag, as the wood chips never make it that far. So I cut one down and stitched it together, removing about 50 centimetres from its length. This does create some back pressure as there's less surface area for the air to escape through the fabric, but it makes very little difference and it still catches any fine particles that make it that far through the system. On my workshop tour video, one person said that when it did a twirl, it looked like something off Robot Wars. Well, it has no weaponry, but it can give you a nasty suck. Now, another area I get asked a lot about is,
how can you have a fully fitted workshop in just 48 square feet? It's just not possible.
Well, it is if you adapt and manage your space. When you think about it, the space you need is proportional to the size of your project and the space you need to build it. If I combine the space needed for each piece of equipment into one area, I'm using the same footprint for each tool. If I set up my table saw, I'm standing in the same space I would use for the lathe or the bandsaw or the drill press. It does mean that I can't use any of these other big machines until the table saw is put away again. But if I plan the construction of the project out carefully, I can work efficiently and not have to keep setting up and breaking down equipment several times during the build. I don't have the luxury of just hopping from one machine to another, but planning the use of tools beforehand does help.
What do you do if you want to rip down an 8x4 plywood sheet?
I do it outside.
What's with a tree?
I like my tree.
Is it not in the way?
It's the reason why my workshop's so small. But I planted that tree when I was a kid and it's grown up with me. It's part of the family. It's staying, all right?
Is the rope swing for your children?
Children? I don't have children. I was never infected. The swing is for me. I only swing on it at night though when it's gone dark. Otherwise the neighbours would be filming me and before you know it I'd be in one of those stupid compilation videos on YouTube. But what's wrong with a swing? Swings are cool. Okay, I'll swing on it. Satisfied?
Your workshop is always clean. It must take ages clearing the dust off all the tools on the walls.
I found a perfect cleaning solution at the local pound shop. I forget how much I paid for it, but because it's nylon, it's static. So when you give it a rub like this, it charges it up and it gets all the dust out of the nooks and crannies. And because of a small shop, it doesn't take long. So after a major clear up with the main extractor, I whip round with my duster and the job's a good one. I do draw the line at wearing a pinny and marigolds though, but I do have a dedicated cleaning station with all the equipment I need to keep the place spick and span.
Do you have stickers? And do you do a sticker exchange?
No, I don't have stickers yet. I have been asked quite a number of times, so they are in the pipeline. I thought I didn't have the space to put stickers up because nearly every square inch in here is used, but I have an incredible 420,000 square millimetres of space yet unused on the back panel of the door. Not an ideal place as it's not in camera shot, however I will give it an airing every now and again in my blogs and my build videos. And I have my first sticker from Anicus in Kefalonia in Greece. He very kindly sent me this olive wood pen blank, and it's gorgeous to sniff. I'm not a pen person and I don't have the equipment to turn pens, but I have an idea for this wood and it will be coming up in a future project video when I've done a bit more research and a bit more practice. If you don't know Anicus, go and have a look at his channel, check him out. He uses a lot of olive wood and some of his designs are beautiful. I'm a subscriber and I've even clicked the little bell to make sure I don't miss anything he does. So Anicus, you are my first sticker on the panel, and yes, I'll be doing stickers, so message me if you want a sticker and I'll send you one through. And Anicus, thank you for the wood. I've got a little piece of England here which I'm going to send to you in exchange, so thanks very much for that. Well, that just about wraps it up for this first vlog, so do let me know what you think and send in any comments, questions, criticism, hate mail, it's your preference. Let me know what you think about it. So that's it. Oh, but wait, I've not told you the other use for your tailstock. Well, that's coming up in the credits. So, job's a good one.